Wait. Live chat. Okay. It's a new little nightmare with going live. Hi, welcome back. If you're new here, Brenda. Everything seems cocked. Oh my god, what is happening? Am I too tall? I don't know what's happening. Hello, Miss Caitlin. Oh my god. Yeah, now when I go live, it's like switch your screen, and it's like the screen switched, and then I have to keep trying to find this other button to make it actually flip. Oh my god, YouTube makes me crazy. Y'all ready to have some fun? Because I am. Hello, Miss Alex. Mwah. Tonight, we are going to be playing with the new makeup from Troublemaker Makeup out of England. And also, I did I don't want to call it a haul because it's not a haul. Mandy Makeup did this on a Friday night where she had the spin the wheel, and she had, a bunch of products on there, and you could buy the spin. So I bought 2 spins, spun the wheel, and I'll show you what I won from there. And since I really screwed up this Troublemaker order, I didn't buy highlighters. I realized I didn't buy the blue eyeliner because it wasn't in stock at the time. So needless to say, I placed another Troublemaker order, which will be in sometime, I don't know, next week or whatever. The last one took about a week or so. Just crazy. Crazy, crazy. Hello, Miss Marcia. Hope you survived the big sandstorm out there, the haboob. That looked horrifying. Hi, Rosie. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we had little thunderstorms go by earlier at 4 o'clock. I picked up about an inch of rain, which was fairly quick. And then it kind of, right now it seems to, I'm kind of in the center of the state to the left, and it's just kind of cruising along the bottom. They said we might get more tonight, but who knows. Hello, cat. I missed all you ladies. Hope y'all had a good week. FYI, I'm going to be off next week too. You're getting me every other week. Things happen. Yeah, it is what it is. I've gone, almost all year with not missing a Saturday. So, but normally I'm here, as you all know. It keeps teasing thunderstorms here, but we'll see. Oh, you can always get them, Alex, where you are. That's definitely not a problem there. You had an ad before I got in. Interesting. Ads before I ever came in. I have nothing to do with the ads. They put them. YouTubers can go in there if you want and change where the ads go and stuff like that. And I've never done that. I ain't got time for that. Okay, so let me show you what I did pick up. This is, I wasn't even sure if we can get this in the US. That's why I was like, let me take a chance on getting an order. I didn't end up paying any weird duties, fees. I did pay tax, like $11. And like I said, it took a week to get here. At first, it was funny. I thought it went through Jamaica because I was, trying to watch the tracking after, so many days. I'll be like, hey, where is this thing? And I'm like, wow, did they send my package to Jamaica and then Jamaica to the US? And once I looked into it a little more, it was Jamaica, New York, which is one of the customs spots. Okay, the YouTube premium here. Oh, thanks, Kat. Appreciate it. All right. So I did get 2 foundations, a liquid and a cushion. Of course, I got 3 eyeshadow palettes, so we're going to place my eyeshadow palettes. I got a cream blush, a baked blush, a lengthening mascara. So in the next order will be the volumizing mascara. 1 lip liner. I got no lippy. So that's why I figured, let me show you the Mandy makeup. And I can show you her other 2 lipsticks that I have. And a purple eyeliner. So I was like, how the hell did I miss highlighters? I'm like the highlighter queen. So trust me, the next order has 4 highlighters in it. I made up for what I was missed out on. Hello, Miss Teresa. I hope everyone is happy, healthy, and uplifted also. No thing. Yeah, please like, subscribe if you're new or have fun. We have fun normally every Saturday night. I've been every other this time. Like I said, things go on. All right. And then for bronzer, we are going to use Giorgio Armani since Giorgio passed away. Hey, he was 91, so. All right. foundations. I've tried them both a little off shade wise, but hey, that's the shot you take. I mean, I'm looking if I can get any, and that actually matches me. I'd rather be on the lighter side than the darker side though. Okay, so we have the Troublemaker Button Pusher. This is the Hydrating Medium Coverage Cushion Foundation. You get 12 grams of product. This is the packaging here. I know it's all backwards too, guys. This is called Little Chef. That is this one. This makeup is very like fun, and it is tended, I think it's more geared towards the younger crowds, 20 and under, teenagerish. But you know me, makeup has no age limits. I'll wear whatever I want, and you know me, a new brand, I'm going to check it out. It does open. You have a mirror. They give you their own little cushion. It's like the tear chair cushion. Mine's actually still damp because and it does have the interior. I left this in so you can see where it says "Press me." And you could leave it on there if you wanted to, but I'm going to take that off. So I'm going to give you a swatch of this one. You can see it's pretty light. And I'll do half and half. I'll do half on one side of my face and half on the other. And I just got this all over this, of course. It's getting messy already. Been here 2 minutes. Getting messy. Hi, Sarah. Caitlin. I can't believe you bought those brushes. Little too expensive. Okay, then they have this one here. Now, this does not stand up. So this would have to like lay down. This is the Troublemaker Juno Full Coverage Foundation plus Concealer. This you get 1 fluid ounce, so full ounce like any other bottle, 30 mils. And the shade in this one I picked is called Chosen One. These are vegan, 12-month, and 12-month shelf life. Any liquid, you always want to shake them. This has like the little spout. So I'm just going to put a little dot. So this one's a little warmer, as you can see. It has a little more yellow in it. Okay. Then we have the Troublemaker Jinky Cream Blush. And this is like it's plastic, but it's the heavier plastic. This guy here. 6 grams of product, and this has a 6-month shelf life. This is called Mood. Yeah, it must be Mood Swing Pink. That one there. And then this is a baked product. This is the Baked Blusher with Hyaluronic. This is the Troublemaker Cheeky Bake. 7.5 grams of product. 12-month shelf life. And these are called, like I said, the Cheeky Bake, and this is Cake Mix. So it's like a swirled baked, yeah, you can see it's baked because it's domed. There. All the products are 10 pounds. They go by British pound or less. And they're mainly in Superdrug from what I can tell. So that's the powder blusher. So we got the 2 foundations. That and that. All right. See, everything has like fun packaging. It's very colorful. This has like a little goofy face on there. This is the Mileage Lengthening Mascara. So like I said, I did buy the volumizing. This has it's bent and then it has like a little bit of a twist to it. But this does lengthen. So that's why I was like, okay, once we get both of them, we can get a little volume and then get a little length with this. picked up the purple eyeliner because the blue was out. Mischief eyeliner. This is the shade Curveball. 12 grams of product? Yeah, that'd be right. Or 1.2 grams. It's 0.04 ounces. And it does have 6 months. Everything is made in China, I'm pretty sure. This is one of those, it's very light. When this dries, it keeps like that tackiness to it. Like say you try to go to run your finger, you can't run your, like grab. So that's why I was like, of course I wanted the blue. But they were out of it. Like I said, I bought a lip liner, but no lippy. Weird. Troublemaker Overdo It lip liner. This one's in Say Less. And it's probably the same as the other one. Made in China. 1 gram of product. Okay. So the other one's 1.2 grams. Okay. Sharpenable pencil. It's just a pinky shade here. How do I get on this? Right there. The online, I was like, they don't have like the best swatches or anything. This obviously doesn't like match the cap. It kind of, well, it kind of does, but it's lighter. Way lighter than I anticipated. All right. Let me make sure I'm catching up here. Hi, Shelly. Yay, it's working. Yeah, I'm not buying her brushes. I have enough brushes. If I buy brushes, they're Wayne. Yes, the packaging is definitely very bright and happy, and see the eyeshadows I'm about to show you. Hey, where is Bunny Butt? She's probably sleeping. Tracy Lee. And we're missing Patty and Laura, too. Troublemaker is from the UK. Well, I might as well tell you because it doesn't matter. The founder, the original founder of Makeup Revolution, Adam Minto. Remember, he was out of Makeup Revolution. Took off a couple years, him and a couple of his buddies. This is his new brand, Adam Minto. But in the meantime, Revolution was trying to like sell, and I don't know if they couldn't find the right buyer or whatever. So in the meantime, Adam is back at Makeup Revolution, as far as I can, from what I've read in articles, and being like a consult for them. Because so the guy knows his makeup, and trust me, you go on the site, you're gonna notice like even Revolution, they're for the dupes. They even have like the Made by Mitchell, the curve cases that have like all the colors in them. Troublemaker has those too. So they're still duping in a way, which is fine. Hi, Mama. Mama's popping in saying hi. Hi, April. April's in Walmart shopping. Getting the Wet Wild Disney palettes. Nice. I haven't even seen that collection. I'm not much of a Disney person. Oh, yes, Mom, Cat's in Canada. So you guys say hi to Canada, too. She said, yay, Canada, we love you. Okay, so I had to pick up a Gina palette, as you know. So we have the Troublemaker Love Note. This here, nice little 5-pan. These are, let's see, what are they calling them? It's called an eyeshadow palette. I don't know if there's pressed pigments in these. All the shadows I'm about to show you are 1.2 grams of product and vegan. And yeah, okay. All right. But this is cute how it has like, there's the love and there's like a note. So you have like, your basic palette. But this formula, I usually I wait for you guys. I couldn't help it. On Wednesday, I did a little playing with just the shimmers. That's why you could tell none of the mattes are touched. Just by all these shimmer shades, it was like, oh, we're in trouble. Okay, we got Text Me Back, LYSM, Secret Admirer. So the first three here. I actually wore this palette. Where the hell did I go? Me and Mom went out. And I said, oh, let me do my goddamn makeup for once. Because I'll just have to have my go out with no makeup on. So there's your first three. These are crazy ass pigment, to put it that way. Then you have Cupid's Pen Pal, which is the matte, XOXO, and Always. Here. So peachy. So there is your first palette. Love Note. We'll do looks with all of them. We're going to do looks with everything. And it's again like that heavier plastic. It's not like cheapo. Then I got a medium size palette. This one's called Bonkers, and same thing. Made in China, vegan. 12 at 1.2. So, you know I'm gonna get the crazy shit because I just have to. This shade here is a fucking duochrome. It goes purple blue. You might just be able to see the shift if I go this way. Yeah, so this one has like a little face in it. A little squiggly. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mattes, and then the rest are shimmers or duochrome metallics. I should be able to fit these. Probably not. We'll do half the arm. So we have Laugh Track. And these are soft, so just be careful. Oddball, beautiful looking shimmer. Trick Question is a hot, hot pink. Teresa, I'm sorry, I don't know if these are pressed pigments or not. I would probably guess yes. Because there's nothing that says, it would have to say pressed pigment palette. It just says, or that it would have to say eyeshadow palette, I would say. Do these have a box? No, there's no box with these. 2, 3. I mean, he's got these textures in here that are from like, almost like chunky, I'm shaking you. God. Not chunky monkey, but like the slicker ones and the squishy. That's why I was like, oh boy. But the look I did lasted all damn day. Okay. Did I get the whole row in there? Yes. Okay. So that's the top row. Here to here. This one was a duochrome. I remember that. Yeah, this goes pink to blue. That's called Wild Card Baby. Then we have Low Key Chaos. Don't Tell Mum. Let's go here. Oh, please don't. You can see the sparkle in it. I know that. I don't know if you're going to see the shift, though. We always have the very hard time on here showing shifts. We all know this. Then we have No Chill, Mischief Managed, which is one of these squishy shades, and No Takebacks. One of the Catherine Shiloh. Yes, that's you. That's Shiloh. So that's the bottom row of that one. So that's Bonkers. here and here. You know I'm gonna go for the fun shit. Now we gotta wipe these off. Hello, Shyla. You're not gonna come up there. I'm covered in stuff. Extremely pigmented, though. Get this off so this ain't all over me. Oh shit! I wiped off the foundation too. My bad. Well, you'll sit on my face. And I can always re-swatch. You know me, I'm good for that. I'm good enough to re-swatch. Oh, Rosie just had an earthquake. .5. That's a little one. Wait till you see the next one, Cat. And then I have Playground. This is the Big Trouble palette, Playground. And same thing, made in China, vegan, 12-month, and 1.2. So he kept all the shades, you know. But see, like this one's like bright green, bright purple, you know, the red. They're having fun with color, which I appreciate. So this is the Playground palette. So again, like you got, what do we got in here? Little shooting stars, little paper airplane. I think this is a duochrome too. This lemonade, yeah, that was a squishy one. I think I didn't touch all the shimmers, but some of them I just had to. I couldn't help myself. So yeah, this is a Brenda palette too. So we have a white. Some people like a white. Sometimes you need a white. Put it down as a base. So we have Dreamscape Crayon and Color Theory. These have got to be pressed pigment. Because that red and this orange have that feel of a pressed pigment. And I gotta stop trying to dip in so hard because I am just making a mess here. This is just, whew. Yeah, no need to like, twirl. Then we have Happy Snap, Zigzag, which looks like a fun orange. I'm flopping you again. And then Lemonade is another one of these squishy ones. So this year is like the squishy. The yellow. It's fun orange. And then this yellow. There. Okay, Sparks Fly. Is this a squishy one too? Yeah, it has a little squishiness to it. But I mean, Sidekick, Gumball Machine, let's see here. Then we have Sugar Loop, Skittles. This one has one little tiny star in the center of it. And Wink Wink. Oh my God, these purples are enough to. Guess I missed this one. There we go. Pink and the purple. There. Second row. I'm picking up the palette. That's what I'm trying not to shake you guys. Then we have Decked Out. It's kind of squishy. This is a dark duochrome. This goes dark blue to purple. Yeah, okay. Duochromes for less than $10. Splash. Gorgeous blue. And then Cloud Hop. This is either a squishy, I think. I think this is a duochrome too. I'm pretty sure it's a duochrome too. looks like it goes like a lighter blue to a pinky purple. Or it could be a topper. Duochrome's less than $10. I haven't ordered one of the other palettes. It's called camping or something like that, because I'm like, I'll take it camping. We have Hidden Gem, which is a squishy one. Squishy in a good way, not the chunky monkey. You know me, I don't like those chunky monkeys. Lucky Dip and Mood Ring. That is gorgeous. Mood Ring. Ew. Can you see those duochromes? God, I hope you can see those duos. Yeah, this definitely goes blue to purple. Micro sparkles. These can be toppers or on their own. Oh, the shade is way prettier than it looks kind of boring in the pan, but it's not. It switches. I didn't think it switched either. Oh, there I can see it. It's all in how the light hits it, always. There's maybe you can see the purple. It's weird. But there you go. That's that whole palette here. All right. All right, let's rock and roll. Now we'll put a face on. Play with some makeup. Yeah, there's earthquakes constantly. I have live chat. There's pop-up ads when I'm on live. Okay, I had no idea that happens either. I don't think I have control over that, especially while I'm live. What else we got there? Have they added any new buttons this week? I keep adding more. The lighting. What the fuck? I ain't touching that. I ain't touching the lighting one. Okay. It's still doing that top fans thing, which is funny. Okay. Is this the... Nope, we didn't get to Mandy yet. We're gonna do Mandy right now. That was all Troublemaker. That was my first order from Troublemaker. Okay, well, I can't show you my address, but it came in, cute little box. And had some like Halloween paper. And then she has the cute little, these are, recyclable. So one of the things I won is and you got to shake it because of the oil. So give it shimmer oil. Okay, there you go. This is the Dazzle Drizzle Shimmer Body Oil in the new scent, Baked Apple Pie. It smells exactly like fucking apple pie. You get some, yeah, dead on. And obviously this is shimmer oil, so it will leave shimmer all over me like I pretty much already have from just doing swatches. But so that I won that. That was one of the little spin the wheel. And she has her new stickers. So this one says Mandy Makeup. I know it's backwards. See you again. This is her card. She's on the wall behind me over here. She's up in here. Here. She's in a couple spots. And then the lippy that I won. I'll show you my other two that I already have. Because I already have two from my own order that I did. So this is the packaging here. Soft Kiss Cream Lipstick. This is in the shade Victory Red, which is more orangey. I have? I'll have to put it on this end because I'm like, So that's Victory Red. This is the one I won with the spin the wheel. And I want to say it was like Friday night at 7 o'clock. She does also have magnetic packaging. The two that I had already purchased are Rosewood, which is absolutely gorgeous shade. There. And Smoke Show. I forget, you can't read it. Which is a deeper berry shade. So, what did I say? Smoke Show. Rosewood is the middle. And the new one is Victory Red. There. Support small women in business. You know, I love that. The cute little like Halloween packaging. Little touches like that. All right, I did put primer on. I put that on like an hour and a half ago at this rate. Oh, okay. Thank you, Teresa. Teresa said, yes, she's already had 2 pop-ups of ads, but she had heard the ads on YouTube have been escalated. I guess, yeah, I didn't know that. Those for the... Are you still getting ads, Tracy, if you have premium? Yeah, the ads do get annoying. I agree. 3? Rosie's already had 3. So it's like every 10 minutes. Jesus Christ, that's a lot. Sorry, like I said, I have no control over ads. I don't know, very weird. All right, let's play with some makeup. Wipe these. Beautiful. Nice wearing lipsticks, though, too. Let me get them off the back of my hand before I end up. You know me, I'll end up wearing it somehow. All right, I did bring down a sponge. And we got the 2 here. All right. And I'm going to use the sponge that came with this. And it even says like Trouble on the sponge itself. All right. I'll use the full coverage on the left and the spongy thing on the right. This is this one, I think it was. I think this dries fairly quick, so we're going to work quick. I am going to grab a brush too. I want a really dense one. It's pretty dense. All right. It Cosmetics. Anybody been doing any Ulta orders? I have literally only ordered basically perfumes. Some of them were a damn good deal. And then a couple of them, it was just like, I only bought a couple extra stupid makeup items to get, so I can get like the free gift with purchase or the mystery gift with purchase or one of those. Even this morning, I bought 4 MAC lipsticks because, again, half off. I bought 2 matte, 2 satin, and the, whatever the hell today's perfume was. Opium, Black Opium, YSL, one of those. I'm so sorry about the ads. Yeah, that's excessive if they're going to be like every 5 minutes or something. That's absolutely crazy. Like I said, in this, I picked shade Chosen One. A little light, but hey, what the hell can you do? And like I said, the most expensive thing on this Troublemaker are these big palettes. This would be the 10 pounds. Like the eyeliner, I definitely like the lip liner or the eyeliner. They're like $2 or 2 pounds. So it's definitely on the affordable side, which we can all use right now. All right, so I'm just going to dot all of this out. Oh my God, let me clean my fingers off. I just want to make sure I have clean fingertips before I end up getting, my luck, something in there. All right. So it does, see, it's not going to move. It's coming out of the bottle. So it just kind of stays where it is. I'm trying to look over you in my mirror. Just took one more little dot there. I only wore it the one day, so I don't remember how it spread. Doing this half shit on the nose is crazy too. And this does say it's like concealer too. So. The shade's a little off, but we can always make it work. I have fucking lip gloss on. This is and I'd rather have it too light than too dark. Because that's what bronzer is made for. You always bronze up. But not bad. I mean, see regular side, foundation side. And again, the affordability is just astounding. Like I said, it just will not stand up. It will fall over. All right, so we got the little troublemaker little sponge here. I just did one big press and we'll see what happens. Because even on that tier, man, you need like one, push of this. Let's wipe my eye off after. You see it covers the redness. Oh, I got every cat checking up on me in here. Go play with Daddy. He's upstairs. These little cushions always seem to hold a lot of product. I'll do one little extra dip here. Just to... Yeah, I basically bought the same shade, just two different forms. All right. I gotta make sure I wash the sponge. I think they both set. If I'm right, wow, I look at a ghost on here. That's all right. That's all right. We got blush and bronzer for. Oh, you tried the cupping, Tracy. Ooh, I've seen it. I've never done it. It just looks wild because all the blood that gets pulled up and your skin's like pulled up into the bubble. Are you bruised? Anybody I know who's had it, it's like say they had like 6 of them down their back or something. They ended up with 6 massive, bruises. But it is supposed to it's supposed to work. I just haven't had it. I'm actually going to try a new chiropractor this week because I am so out of whack. Hello, Miss Veronica. Like they do a little dupe on the Made by Mitchell, so that's possible. Oh no, wait a minute. They've blocked the live chat and you have to click on the X to see the live chat. Oh, Jesus. Oh, there you go, Tracy. And don't forget, they'll do a hair thing right after this one anyway, don't they? They have to do the big hair sale after the 21 Days of Beauty. Oh my God, Rosie had another ad. I'm so sorry. Oh no, Marcia, do you have laryngitis? Because I know one of the variants you end up with laryngitis. No, poor Marcia. You'll feel better soon. Oh my God. Those new fall Milani lip glosses, they look nice. Ooh, went for cheesecake without me. I was sleeping. I didn't even get up till like 7 o'clock. Okay, Cat, just looked it up. Thank you, Cat. Troublemaker is aimed at Gen Z and Gen Alpha. Well, I'm Gen X and fuck them. Oh, it ended up in her sinuses and feels like toothaches at night. Oh, that's even the worst. Because teeth pain is one of the worst freaking things to have. Because you know me, as much as I can't stand children, when they're teething, I feel for them going, I know. I know mouth pain sucks. So whenever little babies and all that get all fucking screaming, I'm like, you're teething? I feel you. I feel you. Teeth pain is the worst. All right, Mr. Armani bronzer. Shade 110. This is a fabulous bronzer, by the way. Brush. That's going to use Wayne. Put a little color in. Yeah, I thought we were going to have more storms than what was here. They were kind of fucking weathermen made it like, you know, it was going to be like a fucking monsoon here all day. It was fine. I forget how pigmented this bronzer is. It's like one tap. I can't see over my own phone. I can't see what I'm doing. Mr. Armani brought in a little color. Does make great makeup too. Beautiful clothes. All right, so we have the cheeky bake over here, and is it cake mix or some shit like that? Yeah, cake mix. All right. I don't know if this brush will be too baked. Let's see. Wayne picked. Oh, he picked this up too. All right. I think I bought another one of these too. The next haul I did has like 14 items. I started heaving shit in the cart. All right. Then I'll use the cream one on this side. And this one's called something about mood. Mood Swing Pink. Oh, we can try it out of the bullet, I guess. Right? Oh, yeah, okay. That goes right on. I think this stayed tacky, if I remember correctly. It did not dry down. But that's what you have powder for. But it's just a fun line. And especially once I saw those eyeshadow palettes, I'm like, I am in. I am fucking in. You don't have to be Gen Z or Gen Alpha or whatever big damn generation you want to play with it. Just makeup. Okay. Now I'm going to have to... We didn't have any highlighter. I'm going to use Mario since he's sitting here. I guess I'm going to put it on this finger. Yeah. All right, so the blush does stay a little sticky. they both have the slightest bit of tack to it. So you could get away with putting everything on and then even your setting spray might just set it. We got Makeup Revolution, the rose one. If I can get some off the cap here. I just set that cheek. Yeah. See, that's why they changed the packaging, because it's hard to get this into this little thing. So if you buy the new powders, they probably still have some of the older ones in store or whatever, but just try to look for the newer packaging. Just a little there, a little under the eyes. Ooh, I saw the new Conjuring movie. Got Cheesecake Factory afterwards. Nice. There's definitely some lightning and thunder, man. It was right over the house. Yes, he did, Shelly. That's why I used him for bronzer tonight. Oh my God, ad number 4. I am so sorry about the ads. This is the Giorgio Armani bronzer. Luminous Silk, shade 110. No name, but 110. It's the only thing with, if you notice then if you go on the site, it would say, oh, 110, then a name. I mean, even the other night, I was like, logging in my phone, the YSL blushes, and it's like, because on the back, it just has a number. It goes, oh, number, what the fuck this is, 39 or whatever the fuck this is, 58. And I'm just like, holy fuck. So then I had to jump over to like Macy, Sephora, go find me the YSL, and then have the shade name next to it so I can catalog it in my phone. You gotta be shitting me. It's like, put the name on the back. You're an expensive brand. You could afford to put the little freaking name on the back of the palette. All right. I'm gonna go with this shade first. XOXO. Now these they pick up. Did I put eyeshadow primer on? Probably not. No. I don't see any out. Urban. I didn't even need to buy a backup of this because I have one. I checked this time ago before I start buying shit I don't need. But I've basically been hauling perfumes. So I'm just going to save. I'm just putting all the old orders in a box. There was one that was makeup that maybe had a couple perfumes. But I'm just going to do that all in one shot. All right. Fucking mirror here so I can see. All right, there we go. Now I can see a little better. XOXO. The mattes are pigmented as fuck. Put it that way. I'm going to go in with a little bit of a lighter shade next to it. This one here. Again, tapping off the brush. Look, Tracy, I got my cursed mirror. And then Cupid's Pen Pal, which is like a very peachy shade. I'm just going to use that a little bit brown. And you could even use that to blend this out if you wanted to. Over here, I'm going to go with the deepest shade, which I have not used. Text Me Back. And I can only imagine how dark this is going to be. I mean, the pigment is insane for what these cost. Wow. It's impressive. Sorry if I'm blocking you. I'm just going to go with the shade right next to it that I kind of did with this one. Just turn that along the edge. I'm not even breaking out the Wet n Wild. With the Cupid's Pen Pal over here, too. Except we have two different shimmers. That's why I'm going to... This is basically the look I did the other day that I went out with, and I hadn't used that deeper shade, so I want to try that. But the look lasted all fucking day. All right, I did use the Pat McGrath thingy. Still got some of it pushed out here. All right, so the palette goes this way. So this shade's going over here, and this shade is going over here. All right, so. And then Secret Admirer on this side. It's a Gina palette. Simple, easy, all works together. You can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with it. Every shade in there goes together, obviously. I don't see why they wouldn't, Marsha. Marsha's hoping Ulta would get Color Pop Shrek. Yeah, it's a beautiful bronzer. There's Bunny Buns. How are you, Bunny baby? Yeah, I was going to ask her the same thing, Tracy. Veronica, how was that movie? Oh, another fun day for all the nurses in the world. Lunar eclipse tomorrow. Everyone be careful. People pass on during lunar eclipse or end up in the emergency room. The Nun was pretty crazy. Am I trying to cut down on buying makeup? I'm trying. Am I succeeding? No. Over here, I think 2 orders. Sephora and Ulta upstairs. What the hell did I get in today? I think if you follow my Instagram, there's DD Signature just came in. Anything else coming? I think it's my Ipsy box, I think, came in. Yeah, I'm trying, but I'm not really succeeding. And that's where I did the other, troublemaker. Oh my God. But Rosie, just turn can you turn ads off on your side? Thanks, Shelly. Shelly likes to. Oh, that's in my makeup bag. Tracy, I had the bronzer in my cart. I don't know if it has fragrance in it. Never smelled it. Why would I never smell a bronzer? No. You do get a ton of product. The packaging is very weighty, all that. You do get 18 grams of product or 0.63 ounces. Made in China. It does say fragrance on here for some reason. Fragrance Canada. Or Fragrances Canada. I don't smell anything. No. It does have a mirror, but it's like a paperweight. It's heavy. It's very heavy. But yeah, simple, easy. Can't get much simpler than that. Fun little palette though. Now let's play with some color. Yeah, I wore this one the other day when I was at my mother. And I did drag the like the crease shade on the lower lash line, and then I just used a black eyeliner or whatever the hell I had sitting out here. Black or dark blue or something. My mom laughed, like, "Wow, you have makeup on?" I'm like, "Yeah, happens occasionally." I go, "Since I do wear a shitload of it, I probably should wear it occasionally." Depends how early it is in the morning. You know, sometimes it's just like, fuck this, I ain't gonna put all that shit on. Don't forget, if on the 21 Days of Beauty, check Sephora, because they do the same thing. So some people like Sephora better than Ulta. I was just more about, oh, give me that mystery gift, and oh, sure, I'll take this mystery. But the order, like that, I ordered that Dime Beauty fragrance. Now, when the hell was that? What the hell say Saturday? I think we ordered that Thursday. Gina ordered it. Hers showed up yesterday, so she got hers within 24 hours, and mine showed up today. Because even when Gina's like, I already got that perfume, I'm like, didn't we just order that last night? She's like, yeah. I'm like, how the fuck we got that quick? But if you'll notice, Ulta is also coming by UPS now, too. But it was funny. A couple of the, them, they love a good box. The box with the shit in it, where it's supposed to have the blown up, poofies in there. Just dead flat, not a breath of air inside of them to keep it, inflated. And luckily, nothing broke, but. One poor girl showed up. I was like, what the hell is that flashing in my driveway? It was poor girl in her truck delivering my Ipsy package. It was fucking pouring. I'm like, girl, chill out in my driveway. Let it pass. I'm like, holy shit, just be careful. Because the storm it was just barreling through. Because I was outside for the longest time, just watching the clouds, going, holy shit. And they were just, it was fucking moving. So I'm like, well, this ain't going to last long when it does it. And it didn't. Exactly. Still I'm cursed. Thanks, Teresa. Oh, I have the Nomad palette too. I ordered, they had a bundle where you could get the palette and one of the lippies. So it's the witch palette, of course, Salem, whatever the fuck it's called. And the purple lippy. Very sheer. Anybody can, wear it. Tara sold me on that one. Oh God, you guys are getting killed with ads. I'm so sorry about the ads. I should. I'll put them aside for you. They'll probably mainly be black. I think you're fine with that, though. I keep a separate drawer. Liquid liners. Noted. I will look for them tomorrow. Because I think I gave you some of the KVD minis. She's packing for December now. Absolutely. There you go. Good girl. Yeah, that the lipstick, I'll just have to put like a lip line around with it to deepen it up. Looks like a fun palette though. Almost put the pen on with the eyeliners because it's blue. All right, let's go bonkers. Open it. I can't believe a fucking drugstore. Duochromes. Bring it at him. Bring it. Good for him. Troublemaker. All right. Wow. What do I want to play with here? I got to go with that fucking purple in the crease. I have to. It's fucking mandatory. It's mandatory on this channel. There's a purple. I have to use it. All right. Got a little shimmer from the last one. I'm just taking it off. Why am I sparkly? Y'all like that makeup breaking video? That show was fun. Definitely be more of those. I'm tapping into this so light because I know how pigmented these are. All right. Just because I can, I'm going to take the first shade, which is, I don't have the, oh, the other one's Playground. I wiped this one off. I'm going from that to this. I'm barely touching these fucking things. And hopefully the young kiddos like color. Indie Blue, that's got to be you over there crawling around. She just loves crawling and everything. There's definitely not a brow bone shade in here. And there's a light brown, but that's not going to go with it. A little wet and wild. My mother is finally getting less light sensitive after her, she had double cataract surgery, like back to back. For probably the past 2 months, she's had her house blacked out. Like I basically live like a fucking vampire. I went over there the other day and all of a sudden even I know, wait a minute, she got the windows open, the shades, and even when we went to lunch, normally she'd kind of take off the shades and be like, still a little, and she was just sitting there like, do, and I'm like, oh, your eyes are doing better, I see. She's like, all excited. She's like, I don't actually open the windows. I'm like, I noticed that. Okay. I have to try out this hot pink. We have to see what this does. Not that it's not going to perform because it's not like they're not. Oh my God, it's pink. Kitty cat, what the fuck are you destroying over there? Give me a damn second. What the fuck is this cat doing? Are you stuck? It's, what the hell is that? That's Shiloh? It was one of the big girls. I don't know if it was Shy or Coop. They ran so goddamn fast. They're stomping on the fucking garbage bags. Like, what are you fucking doing? All right, well, this I can mix with this bright ass orange, which is called No Chill. Oh, she's got the zoomies upstairs now. You can hear her up there. Meow, meow. Sounds like a fucking horse running across the house. Oh, nice. Yeah, Makeup Forever makes fabulous products. You should definitely be able to find a bronzer light enough for you from them. Oh, I'm sorry, Marsha, about your friend. That's horrible. Oh. Veronica, very true. 85 days will be here before you know it. I mean, these months have just, this whole fucking year. Veronica. Ooh, definitely mint eyeliner for the waterline. Very nice. Exactly, Tracy. Purple eyeshadow. Just giving the people what you want. 51 is young. There's Miss Laura. Hope you've been great, girly. Yeah, it's so out of character for me to be wearing purple. Oh, no. No purple for me. I'm trying to catch up here. Okay. Pat, I will dig you out of here if I have to. All right, I'm gonna go with the what the hell is this called? Wild Card Baby. This is the one that's the duochrome, so we'll do that over here. Y'all know I want, but we're gonna put that fucking green over here, maybe with the gold. We'll see, or maybe the orange. That green would look crazy with that. All right, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. See, it's almost like a topper in a way. Very slick, but not greasy. Like it's not oily or anything like that. We got to try that orange. Let's see if that'll pick up on a brush. This is that shimmer orangey shade right here. I think it would pick up on a brush. That basically picked up on a brush. Still probably easier with your damn finger. Probably, yeah. Yeah. Finger is unfortunately the way to go with some of these. All right, so then I'm going to go with like the champagne-y lighter shade. On the inside. There. Let's see what color that. Yeah, so it's funny. It's like this part's purple, and then just on the inner is blue. And then if I go this way, it's basically blue. Still trippy to have a fucking duochrome in a drugstore palette that's less than 10 pounds. So if the big one's 10, this is maybe 7 or 8. And the little one's got to be like 4 or 5 or something. Yeah. So what I use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I used like 8 of the shades out of 12. So not bad. I mean, it does have these two, brownish shades. You want to keep it more mellow. Just pop a color on the lid. Pop a color just on the lower lash line. I'm just doing fun makeup, and I like fun. So that's why we bought more. Let me catch up here. I know I missed you too. Oh my God, Rosie. Well, the one kitty ran back upstairs. I don't know where the other ones are. There's nothing on here about ads, right? Flip, but still like with the same shit. Flip, hide, create highlight, lighting. I'm sorry. And I never touch anything with the ads, like I said, so that's my whoopsie. Let me try that since I have an orange eye going here. I'll show you that lipstick on. Should have showed you that to begin with. Victory Red. Usually not my shade. More on the orange side. But I did wear it the other day. I was like, huh, maybe I can't wear this shade. We can all be our own worst enemies when it comes to makeup. And, you know, you get a full-size bullet, obviously, and all that. Oh, and no, I will not be buying a Louis Vuitton lipstick for $160 fucking dollars. And this is like one swipe color, too. Pretties for your face might still have a sale going on. I've done more indie orders probably than anything. To me, it's just not my shade. I don't know if it's because my husband does construction, so a lot of times he's in orange. And, you know, with this orange and orange. It is bright. But, I mean, it doesn't go obviously with this. It could maybe go more with this. But, you know, it doesn't go with the purple necessarily. I just, or it's the blue hair that throws it off, because blue and orange are opposite. So that I'm just never an orange lipstick girl. I don't know why. Even though it says it's Victory Red, to me, it's more, on me, it pulls orange. I see more orange than red. There's it's definitely staying in the back of my hand. Catch up here. What did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, that's awesome, Alex. I'm so sorry about the ads. Thank you, Laura. Oh. Why is this not moving? You just have to go on their site, Shelly. I did not write any of this down. Like I said, everything's in British pound. Even if you go to like US, it'll still come under British pound. Everything was $10 or less. The most expensive thing was the big palette. So I'm thinking if that one was 10, this is maybe 8. The other one's maybe 5. I don't know. I didn't write them down. I bought this shit 2 weeks ago. Yes, I have all Troublemaker on except for Armani bronzer. That's the only thing I added in because we had to give a little homage to Mr. Armani. Well, Makeup Revolution's not gone yet. they brought Adam back. I think they are still selling that, Teresa. The Elizabeth Arden Moussey Foundation. I swear I saw it at Macy's. Stuff lasted forever. Thanks, Tracy Lee. See, I agree. The orange clashes with my hair. Thank you. I can't believe all these ads. Oh my God. That lip is sexy. Thanks, Marcia. Yeah, trust me. Even if you were expecting me to buy it, no. Well, the eyeshadow palette's only $250 for 4 eyeshadows. Now, the funny thing is on that, I watched a couple people because I just wanted people's reactions. They were saying, I think it even has it on their site. I'm going to move you over here for a second. All right. The lipsticks are refillable. Oh, and by the way, they have a lipstick, like a little luggagey looking little tiny lipstick case that only fits the lipstick. That's $3,000 fucking dollars. I was like, what? What? Okay. So this is Hourglass. So they have this where it's refillable. So again, a refillable lipstick. These are the refills. Now, I do not need to put this component into this to make this swirl up to be able to use. Okay. I can. I just have to take it and shove it in and good to go. And then it would work in the case. Because it even comes with its own little holder here. Did I just move? Oh, what did I do with the topper? Okay. So I could just throw this in my bag if I wanted to. Or I could take, I have multiples of these, all different. So, or this big boy, stab somebody. Okay. Now, on the Louis, most people kept saying, and I swear it even said it on the site, of you have to have the fucking component to get the lipstick to twirl up. I'm like, well, that sucks. Because they even show you down in, if you see down in, it looks like the cap on it. If people watch, there's a clear cap so you can kind of see the lipstick through it. And it's almost like, kind of like a flower, like four-sided, like this. And, you know, I happened to be watching Jeffrey because they sent him a package. He happened to be sitting there and had the lipstick already rolled up. And he had taken it out of, it was out of the container. And he just took the bottom and fucking twisted it and it went back in. So I was like, okay, so you really don't need to buy the fucking component to use to have the lipstick. How the refillable shows up, I have no fucking idea. But even the refillable part of just the lipstick, I want to say is like $70. So you're still right there with Tom Ford, Hermes, give or take. Still stupid fucking expensive. But that's where I'm like, this fucking tempted to just buy one just to fucking see if I pull it apart, would I be able to use this? Or just buy the refill and be like, fuck it, if you can't open it, then you dig it out if you have to. But they were making it like, oh, you have to spend that $160 for that lipstick case, which is all metal. And it's supposed to be very weighty, which it damn well better be. I better be able to throw that at somebody's fucking head and knock them the hell out for $160. But Jeffrey was the only one where he didn't even say anything about it. He was just literally talking. And next thing I'm watching him and he fucking spun the bottom and the lipstick went in. I went, well, you don't need to put it in the fucking compact to work the bottom because it has it looks like that specific design on the bottom where then it would lock into the case so you could turn it. So yeah, may not. Up to you. You want to buy a $160 lipstick? Go for it. Nothing wrong with that cat. Rock that bright coral. Absolutely. I know. I think I saw it at Macy's. I think, Trish, I'm sure on the foundation. Exactly. I mean, it's literally like a small, just a square, Louis Vuitton little lipstick case at $3,000. I'm like, are you fucking delusional? Even the eyeshadow. Alicia Archer. I love watching her. She's very honest. And she compared the new Louis to because Givenchy, I think it was Givenchy or Dior. It was Dior, I think. It was Dior, I think she was compared to the 5-pan. But the older one, because I think they changed formulas, she thinks that, because there's only so many factories that make this shit. All this fucking makeup comes out of, as we know, like eyeliners come out of like 4 different places, period. Eyeliners and lip liners. So even I think it's made in France or Italy. They're going to be coming out of the same warehouse, but she almost thinks it's the older Dior formula. And again, it feels like a paperweight. I wish somebody would weigh the fucking thing and just be like, oh, this fucking compact weighs, you know, this. But she went to like the store in New York and got them. But insane, $250. But again, I mean, you're just now, it's like, oh, we have high end, we have luxury. To me, that's like ultra luxury, because who the fuck is paying $160 for lipsticks? I don't get it. That shit better go on and stay on for fucking weeks. Who did come out with lipsticks at a reasonable fucking price, I'll give her credit, is Amarezy on Instagram. She's been on there forever. I know I've been following her probably since I've been on there for 10, 15 years. Beautiful woman, absolutely stunning. She just launched her own line of lipsticks, liners, and glosses. I want to say the liners are like 16 and the glosses and the lipsticks, I want to say maybe like 22. I give her credit for at least making them. I mean, they're not drugstore, they're Sephora's price, more or less. But at least she's not trying to be like, oh, I'm going to charge you, you know, $40 for a lipstick. So I'd give her props to that. So hers were more nudes, because I was going to buy at least a lip liner and a lippy, but I couldn't tell by the swatches. Everything seemed to look like the same color. Because they're all basically nudes. But I'm like, shit, even if you can get kind of like a chocolatey one or something. So I got to do other research. See if I can find better swatches or something of it. Because the lipsticks do look nice and a lip liner. All the glosses were very light, which was like, there's no darker glosses. We'll see. But yeah, no Louis Vuitton. No. But the lipstick case cracked me up $3,000. Oh my God. Yeah, because even Alicia Archer went to the store down in Soho in New York. And it was like a pop-up they made. And even she was the first to admit, they had like the walls painted fucking red and everything. So it's throwing off the colors of everything. And they would only let her swatch, and I don't even know if she was actually technically allowed to touch them. 3 lipsticks. They have 55 fucking shades. She got to pick 3. And the eyeshadows, they would not let her touch with her fucking hand either. I think they like Q-tipped it, or because they even have brushes. And they're fucking synthetic. And they are ridiculously fucking priced too. Because she's a girl who uses, I'm talking all like high-end brushes. The Sonia G, but better, you know, Hakahodo, Chikahodo, high-end brushes. And she was mortified, going, you can't even like, because sometimes you just want to feel it, to feel the texture of the shadow. Couldn't swatch it, and they had like people watching, like she had her own little personal person, and it was kind of like making sure you're not touching anything. And I'm like, she was told she could film before she went in, because she must have talked to her little person. When she got there, they're like, nope, now you can't film, but you could take photos. So check out her video on it. And then she did end up buying one of the shadows and a lipstick, and I think a refill. I was like, oh my God. Oh yeah, most of the Hourglass ones are all stabby like that. Oh my God. I'm so sorry about the ads. I don't know why are they doing this? I know, where's Pam? We miss Pam too. Hi, Narita. Hope I did not butcher your name, darling. Yes, Tracy Lee. Yep. Amarezy. She has her own line, though. Yep, like the Amarezy highlighter. Tequila works. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila floor. I love me some tequila. All right, let's put on some more urban here. What the hell's in the middle of my nose? God, what, I get eyeshadow all over me? Oh, yeah. Got a mess as usual. Okay, well, that's setting. I'm gonna need a smoke break. We'll put on another lippy. Put on another Mandy one. I guess I've just piled in front of me now. Both rosewood. Can't put lipstick on when you got a cigarette in your mouth. That's better. Let me catch up here. Rosie, I don't know how the hell you're getting ads every 2 seconds. I have on mainly a full face of, it's called Troublemaker makeup. So I have on their full coverage foundation concealer on this side of my face in the shade Chosen One. Where'd it go? Where'd the cushion go? And then they have a cushion foundation called Button Pusher. I am in the shade Little Chef, and that's on this side of my face. They both kind of ended up a little light for me. And again, buying foundation online is always fun. And then I just put some Armani bronzer on to give me a little warmth. And then I have on their baked blush, and that's all the swatches of that in the beginning. And I have another order coming from them, so it'll be eventually here. Tracy, Alicia. No, Alicia Archer. Not Kinky Sweat. You're welcome. Yeah, I guess she's like a life coach too or something, all that. But Alicia, some of hers are kind of long. They can be like, 30, 40 minutes. But she gets detailed and, she's honest. I like her. I've been watching her for years. Another New Yorker. Because people were like giving her shit, I think, in the comments in one of the videos. So by the end of the video, she kind of like went off. She wasn't live or anything. And she went off in a good way. Like, again, this is what I kind of do for a job. If I'm going to spend $160 fucking on a lipstick, I'm going to spend $160 on a lipstick. That's my choice, And she did it in a nice way, but you could tell she was just like some of the comments that must have came through, which I didn't go back and read her comments. Of like, why are you buying this? It'd be like, well, Brenda, why are you buying this kids makeup that's made for Gen Z and Gen A or wherever the fuck, some teenagers? Because I can. I may be old, and I'm not old. Fuck you. I'm 55. I'm not old. I like fun makeup. This is fun makeup. There hasn't been really shit else out new. That's why the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, I'm like, well, I guess I'm doing 21 days of fucking perfume. Not that I've done an order every day because I haven't. Not even close. Oh, God, no sirens, Teresa. No, no, no. See, I rarely hear sirens up here. Thank God. All right. So now we got, what the hell's this one called? Playground. I think that's what's over here, right? Yeah. Okay. So on my arm is this whole palette here. And again, the other palette had duochromes, and I think this has 2 of them in here. And this again would be the most expensive item from Troublemaker Makeup. 10 pounds. Like I said, it's the US and it'll convert and all that shit. No worries. No worries, it'll convert. All right, get that out of the way. Brush up. What are we gonna do in here? Oh boy. All right, what's matte? Well, we're gonna have to play with that dark ass blue because I want to see that go blue to purple too. I mean, right, it's funny. Right across the top, you got an entire sunset, more or less. This is a pretty good layout. Your purples and pinks in here, and then your blues and greens. All right. I'm going to start at the bottom. We're going to do the bottom row first. 2 looks. Trying to think if these are in. I'm just seeing if they make looks in like rows. Because you can almost do like these 3 as a look. These 3 as a look. These 3. These 3. These 3. You know what I mean? But like this whole fucking row goes together. This whole row definitely goes together. And this whole row goes together. I mean, they all go together. But still. You know, I gotta go with that blue. Gotta go with the blue. Got to. It's mandatory. Oh, she used to be Kinky Sweat? Okay, I'm sorry. I just always know her as Alicia Archer. Yes, I have the Moroccan oil perfume. Smells great. I have it upstairs. Exactly. Makeup, it doesn't matter if it's $1 or fucking $100. We're going to play. It's makeup. Exactly. We can wear exactly whatever we want. And that's where even I was like, oh, I'm going to need a bronzer. And I was like, I was going to pull like a Makeup Revolution again to go, or Essence or something to go. Again, it's more on the drugstore side. But then I'm like, Armani, he's sitting right there. And, you know, Giorgio died. So I had to use Giorgio. It's the way it goes. But again, we can mix high end, low end. But Louis Vuitton is just like way extra high end. Like I said, we're going to call it like ultra luxury or something because. And to come out with 55 fucking lipsticks as a first run, that's pretty ballsy for a fucking company with either that or their customers have been asking for it. Who the fuck knows? Because that's a lot of lippies to come out with for especially a fucking high-end brand like that. Going, damn. I mean, they must know their people wanted it or some shit because, oh, fuck. And even the eyeshadow palettes are refillable. Damn well better be. You know, you like push a button on the back, it flips up, and I'm going to have to go on and see how many grams of product are in there. I think that's the only thing I forgot to look up. Not that it would fucking matter. And knowing high end like that, it'll probably be 1 gram of product. God, that blue is pretty. All right, so I'm going to use the light green. That mint. On the edge of that. Now we're just going to mix it together. Fuck it. I love how I go for. I was going to put on the end. I'm just going to cover it. We'll see if the shade changes. That's what I want to say. I'm pretty sure these are pressed pigments. Because that definitely muted that down. But I still have just a little touch of the green at the edge. And I'm not using white as a brow bone. That's too intense. Wet and Wild. They better bring this fucking back. Or I'm going to have to tear apart my Wet and Wild drawer and find something that's similar to that. All right, now technically this green is this guy here. It's just basically a satin. I'm going to put that in this crease. Because the only other matte on this lower thing, this is a matte and this light green. But again, it's just makeup. Who says you can't put a satin in the crease? Put any fucking color you want in the crease. But no color in the crease. It's up to you. And this is a real fluffy brush, too. Similar to Jacob's brush. And that picked up that satin like nothing. I didn't have to like sit there and like jam into it or anything. Pretty impressive, I gotta say. She ran back upstairs. She's going up there. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, come on out. I know they're breaking apart again. Hold on. We know it breaks apart. I love breaking packaging. Come on. You popped out of there last time like nothing. I can't get this apart. I pulled it apart last week, like 2 weeks ago. Like, well, I got a little bit of it coming out. Got crazy. Well, that's nothing new either. At least I know I'm crazy. All right, I'm going to put this deeper at the outer and then this purple next to it. Yeah. I'm going to see if I can pick up that blue on a brush also. I picked up, so. Oh my God. Okay, it's definitely a duochrome because all I see is purple right now. And that's kind of one of those squishy ones. Good to know it picks up on a brush, though. Wow. Now I'm curious if that light purple will pick up on a brush. Okay, the lighter purple is much squishier. I got a little bit of it on here. Let's see. Oh no, I got it. It's definitely just going to be easier with a pinky. But it did pick up. So this is a double duochrome I got going on the lid. Blue to purple. Let me pick some of that up with my finger too, just to smooth it out. So this the dark goes purple to blue, and this goes purple to green, I believe. Purple to gold. Maybe purple to gold. It kind of has there's a green in it too. Interesting. But again, to have that in this kind of palette is fucking shocking. So all over the lid on this one, I'm going to go with that green. You know, let's put some of that white down. Why not? We'll see if it amplifies it. I already have that fucking thing. So let me put the white down. Let's see if I can pick up any more of this on here. I picked it up. Now we'll go with that green. And the green's kind of that squishy formula too. But it picks up, so. There's those two. Gotta give it up to Adam Minto. Man, his manages to still pull off these shades when other companies are wrecking us sideways, and he's putting fucking duochromes in a goddamn $10 fucking or 10-pound pallet. I appreciate that though, because hey, keep it affordable. Keep it affordable. Yeah, I like both of those. I agree, Teresa. It smells like the beach, I think, if I remember. It smells like the hair oil almost. Just like, kind of has that same good smell to it. See, you're young too, Narita. Yeah, wow. Oh my God, poor Rosie's up to 15 ads. I am so sorry. That is so weird. Thanks, ladies. Yeah, Laura's the IT girl. She'll help you out. Laura knows how to take care of the situation. It could just be fucking YouTube fucking around too. Because normally the most times that I've ever been told that you get like all the ads is December. Because that's why all of a sudden every beauty fucking person's like, oh, I'm going to do a video a day. When they're luckily they, they do a video a fucking week or a video a month. But all of a sudden they want the fucking AdSense in December. So I don't know. You know me, that's the least of my fucking worries. I probably just wiped off half the foundation off my face over here. Foundation's still holding on, so I'm not going to worry about it on the outside of my eyes anyway. They'd be here all night with me going, oh, I got to touch this up so it looks perfect. Yeah. Fuck that. All right. My God, did my email ever just blow up all last weekend though with that fucking Labor Day? Oh my God. As fast as I was deleting them, they would just keep coming through. It was the same fucking companies over and over and over again. I'm like, oh my God. I got an email from P. Louise today going, like, hey girl, we haven't heard from you in a while or something. And we're going to take you off the lists. So I opened it up and I, what the fuck is this? And you know how these things can tell, like you haven't been on there. It goes, if you don't respond, like, because there's a thing like, no, keep me on. We're going to delete you in 3 days. I'm like, you know what? Fucking delete me in 3 fucking days. Fuck it. Sorry, I don't buy something from you every, I've only bought from P. Louise maybe twice. It's like your palettes are too fucking big. That stupid big fucking palette they made. That thing had been like the size of a coffee table. That was ridiculous. All the same shades all the way through. These are matte or cream, matte, and shimmer going. A fucking makeup artist would, did I just put that primer on twice? A fucking makeup artist wouldn't even want that. I think I did. I think we have double. Oh my God. Let me give that a couple seconds to dry down. And then we'll do another sunset look. And a purpley look. Yeah, definitely reboot, Rosie. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, lady. Yeah, I have no control over ads. Well, like I said, afterwards I could, but I've never done that around with ads. The hardest thing for me is to put in even like up in the corner where it'll go like, oh, here's another video. I don't know how many times, because I don't watch my videos, of where the fuck it ends up. A couple times it might end up in the beginning. And then a couple times I was like, well, I want it farther in the video. I was always like, oh, if the video is like 10 minutes, put it at the 5-minute mark. And I might have accomplished it a couple times. So I guess I don't watch my videos. The only one I did watch recently was the smashing the makeup. Because I wanted to make sure I wasn't breathing like a crazy person. Like, you know, because I was in my garage and thank God it's not like 100 degrees and fucking humid. I was like, oh God, or my, you know, me, because I'll just unintentionally laugh or something. But that breaking makeup shit was fun. Expect more of those. There will be more in the future. And they're not all going to be that long. I'm just going to try to keep them like 10 minutes. Mark brush. All right, we're going purple, baby. All right, in the center here, we have 2 shimmery shades, this one and this one. So that would be this one. And then the one that's after the light pink, this one. So these 2. Wait a minute. Do I have crossover? I'm checking for crossover shades. Wait a minute. So I got hot pink. I got orange. Let's see if we got purple. All right. You know what I mean? Let's do a quick assessment here if these 2 pinks are the same. They're a different texture. They look fucking the same. Are they the same? They're damn close. Is that orange with... All right, I got 2 different oranges here. These might be similar too. Nope, that one's a little lighter. That purple's different. That purple's different. Okay. So luckily, I mean, the only 2 that you have that are the same are the pink and the orange. Okay. I can roll with that. Oh, that's not a big deal. Get this off my arm. Wow. Where'd the other towel go? On the fucking floor, of course. Trying to keep up the chat too. Thanks, cat. Oh, guys enjoyed the smashing. It would have been weird if you were breathing heavy. I know it would have. That's why I was like, am I breathing like a crazy person or anything in here? And again, I didn't talk at all. That's all they're all going to be. I hope Elf saw it, though. I fucking tagged him and added him and everything. Cat Elf. I think I even unfollowed him. I was like, fuck him. I mean, and again, that makeup was extremely old. So obviously I'm not breaking any of my little 4-panners. A company does stupid shit. You don't have to throw out your makeup or break it. And you already fucking paid for it. Use it. I still have like their foundations, which are fine. I still have those little 4-pan palettes and the little blush palettes. And fine. But I love these people and they're breaking it and throwing the trash. Why? You're throwing away fucking money you already spent, especially if you like the stuff. I mean, it's different if you didn't like it. Sure, throw it out. But what the fuck? You already paid for it. Use it. All right. Going in with the purple. That one. And any of you who jumped in late, no live next Saturday either. I won't be around. Which makes me sad because I have a lot of stuff. Maybe I'll do a Friday night though live. But I would go on early. It would have to be like 7 o'clock or something. He's fucking killing it with these purples. Purples are a hard shade to make. Now I'm going to go with the lavender, which is this one. I'm going to cover the whole thing. Let's see it again. Swatches it. They build, they blend. You don't have to spend $100 to get a decent eyeshadow, that's for damn sure. My eyebrows are both looking cray cray. Okay. What do we do over here? Got purple. Well, here we'll go with the pinks. So, because we got the hot pink and the light pink. Let me get all that purple out of the brush first. Press is good quality. Going with the bubblegum pink, bring this down a little. I mean, Adam Mentos kind of reminds me of like Jared Blandino. Blandino sold off Too Faced, got bored, came back out with Polite Society. And Polite Society, another, nice brand. Lip Plumper's still my damn favorite. And the highlighter. The highlighter's banging too. And the foundation's nice. And those little blushes. These are, where are they? I have some in here, some in there. I think these are going to be on sale too. The little Polite Society blushes. These are nice. Tons of colors of these. It's just kind of bulky, packaging is the only problem. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 of them. To check my, see what colors if I need. I probably don't need any more. All the shades I need. Okay. Do a quick swipey swipe here. All right, since this one's over here with the purple, I'm just going to use that with the purple. Look at the shine on this fucking thing. Fucking crazy. Jesus Christ. It's almost like fucking silver. Like I said, I wore the tiny little palette. That shimmer fall down, I had none until I took a nap. So, hey, take a nap, it could happen. And then the other shimmer in this row is this one. Right there. I don't know if I can go with shimmer. It's more metallic-y almost. Simple, easy to use. This one's just a little brighter than this one. Just a little. But still, like I said, this whole row does go together, and so does this. And then we're going to do this. Incredible. Glad I did a second order already. Yeah, because I did a Pretties for Your Face order. She has her new collection out, so I bought the whole damn thing with a couple other goodies. It's funny that when I went on the site, I went to put the whole, like I said, you know, the whole thing, $95 or something. And I went to, when I clicked on it, it brought me to the, you know, the next page. It was going like, pick the pan size. I'm like, what? So oh, well, give me the 26 millimeter pan. And then it was showing $5. I was like, something's wrong. So I jumped over to Instagram and immediately, you know, private messaged Meg, the owner. I was like, girl, I'm on the site. I was trying to buy this. Something's wrong. It's not, you know, it's coming up $5 and making me pick the pan and all this. And she probably wrote me back within the hour. I was went to bed again. I said, I'll just order in the morning when I get up. And probably, yeah, within the hour, she must have wrote back, oh my God, thank you so much. And, you know, because I caught it. So, got you, Meg. Got your back. Okay, so there's the purpley row. Y'all see the new South Parks? Oh my God. Love Train Matt. Beavis and Butthead are back. Because this week South Park was pretty fucking funny. Where it just kept coming up. Trump is fucking Satan. You could take that any way you want it. I did laugh how they brought in like the Labubu's. Okay. Now let's put our primer on just once. How about that? I could tell them all. Oh, Elf, they did some video with some asshole Matt Rife or whatever the fuck his name is, and he's all like domestic violence and shit. He's a comedian, and they fucked up. The shipping only took about a week, I want to say. It was fairly fast. Week and a half, something like that. Maybe, yeah. I would within 10 days it was here. Because I watched it go from Britain to, like I said, I thought it went to Jamaica. Because it was saying Jamaica. I'm like, what the fuck's it doing in Jamaica? I want to go back to Jamaica. What the fuck is my package doing in Jamaica? It sat in customs longer than anything. Fucking typical. And yeah, it showed up. Was it in the mailbox? I want to say it ended up. Was it in the mailbox? I think it was in the mailbox. Pretty sure. Because now, like I said, all of a sudden fucking Ulta's coming UPS. I'm like, okay. Works for me. All right. So how are we going to pull this one here? Matte, satin. Anyway, these are the first ones. So these are the first shades here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it goes here to here. Well, you know, we're going to try out that red. We're definitely probably going to leave the white out. I mean, you can use that in our corner if you want. We'll probably end up with a red, orange, maybe this on the lid, and then over on the other one, maybe I'll go orange, yellow with the, no, because that's a satin too. Well, I could do satins on the crease too, we found out. Yeah, we're just going to fuck with it as we go. You know us. Oh, poor Teresa's getting nailed a bit, and they've all been about skims. Oh, God. It's J Cat Beauty, the letter J, and then Cat, C-A-T, Beauty from Ulta. It's the waterproof eye and lip makeup remover. It's biphase. It runs about, well, it used to be like $3.99 for it. I think it's $5.99 now. Oh, they gifted you number 17, Rosie? Oh, nice. Oh, I'm so sorry. So weird. Yeah, it's about 18. Now she's up to number 18. I'm sorry, Rosie. Can't wait to see the next order. Did I order it? I don't know. I don't think I ordered any eyeshadow palettes. So I was like, because I already had 3. But I know I ordered a bunch of highlighters. I'm like, I think I ordered a couple bronzers because they have like regular bronzer, baked bronzer. They might even had cream. So I think I even did like another baked blush, a baked highlighter, a fucking cream highlighter. It was a lot. Maybe another lip liner. And I did it all on Wednesday because I was laughing. I was shooting the shit with my girls, and I said, I got to touch these fucking shadows. I said, I just have to. I have to see what the hell's going on here. Because normally I love to wait, but I was just, sometimes you could tell by the texture. And I was like, even in the pan going, I think these are fucking duochromes. And that's where I went, oh no, I got to open this. And then that's why I went, okay, I'm jumping on doing another order. Just by the shadows. I was like, okay, I'm in. All right. Let's try a little of the yellow right on top of the red and see what happens. Again, I'm just trying to go on the edge. Because the red and the yellow should make an orangey shade. Now, I did turn it just at that edge, orangey. You can just barely see it at the edge here. I'm not using the white as problem. I'm going to go with no Pat McGrath, see what happens. And try out this yellowy. Which will be this one here. Should I go orange and yellow? No, I'm just gonna do this. This is a squishy one too. So it is pretty damn pigmented. Definitely sticks. I have less fallout with these than I do with the regular fucking shadows. I like those chunky monkey shadows. My God, those things take me fucking forever to get off. Yeah, I got a couple over here, but are those from the last shades? She's bright. All right, I'm going to go in with the orangey satin shade. Just to see if it'll work as crease color. And I don't see why it wouldn't, because it sure as hell picked up on the brush. Yep. All right, I'm just going to go into the matte orange. I know that one works, so. And we'll mix those two oranges together. I could put the matte down first. Put that over the top. Oh, for ha-has, let's see how white this white is. That's not that bad. This eyebrow is just out of fucking control tonight. Okay, so we know that orange works. I'm going to take a pop of red. So, little dot over here. Did I get it? Just a little on the outer corner. Just a smidge. All right, so now with this one, I'm going to go in with that same orange I put underneath that matte. So it's this one here. It's still just like that satiny shade. I'm going to put that with that same yellow that's over here in front of it again. Let's see what happens. No, wrong pinky. Kind of hard to cross over. So there's a little bit of the orange. I still could put more red there if I wanted to. That little bit of gold. That makes it pop too. I like when you split them. That's just more of that little orange. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, you can definitely, yeah, between either the whole row, mix them together, or like these three. There's, even though this looks like chaos, it's, to me, it's more user-friendly because then they can see what's going on. I will put the purple eyeliner on both eyes just so you can see it's very light. Very light, but the blue one is coming. Let's see if we can even see it on here. Isn't it on there? Yeah, it's on there, but it's so light. This is more of a shade that I'll end up using on inner corner and then putting, you know, me a purple over the top of it, or just use it as a base. Like I said, once this dries, say you go to do a, oh, it's over here in my hand. Oh, it's kind of worn off. Once you have it on, your finger will like stop. It, you know, it almost has like just a little bit of tackiness to it. I might as well put on both eyes because I'm fucking sitting here. Not that it matches, but we don't give a fuck. I want to show you the mascara too. All right, Mileage Lengthening Mascara. No, no sirens. I know, Kat, I feel bad. Thank you, Laura. I think that's going to take a while, Teresa. You survived a tornado. That alone is just absolutely crazy. Well, it's funny, even Ryan Hall earlier was talking about, the storms here, and he's like, I may be live later. I'm thinking, Ryan, it's fucking rain. I think they made it like it was going to be crazy here, but don't get me wrong, it fucking poured. I got, an inch of rain within an hour, but still, we fucking need it. I see even the mascaras are like 3 pounds. Again, it's lengthening. It just, it's not volumizing. So I bought the volumizing one. So then we'll put the volumizing one on first, get the volume, and then get the length with this. Because like I said, I'm a sucker for like a curved brush. I didn't curl my lashes or nothing. You can see that. And obviously I wasn't going to, they sell concealers and primers. They had everything. I just, I already have Makeup Revolution primers. I don't need any more primers. I have Smashbox primers. I have a ton of primers. And sure as fucking gonna buy no damn concealers. Since I have like 25 over here that I barely use. But this is one of those of, say you're in Europe and you have a super drug and holy shit, I just lost my makeup bag or something. You could literally restock your whole fucking bag through this, troublemaker for a damn good price. Like I said, the purple eyeliner, I fucked up. I thought it'd be. Because even my girlfriend was like, you didn't get a blue? I was like, they had been out of stock. And I don't know why I didn't end up with any highlighters. I don't know if maybe the highlighter shades I want were out of stock. I don't know if I was panic shopping. I don't know what the fuck happened for me to fuck up that bad to have no highlighter. That's like the first thing I go for is the highlighters. But I end up with 2 fucking foundations going, oh, okay. Like I said, lip liners, they're like 2 pounds, I should say. But even they should be fine. And that's all the troublemaker. So you got Love Note, nice little everyday, easy to use palette. And then you can just go bonkers and playground for the crazy fun shit. But there were other ones. There were plenty of palettes to pick from. I used to use a sound machine. Now I just usually fall asleep to the TV. Yeah, because right behind me, I even have the humidifier going right over the bed. I just addicted to that damn machine. Aw, the weather guy sings like a little anti-stress song in Canada. Me too, Laura. I got 4 of the lippies and the opium perfume. That's definitely self-control. Yeah, I did 2 mattes, 2 satins. It's called Rescue Remedy. It naturally calms the mind. So does all the pot I smoke. Well, that's a good deal. Peter Thomas Roth eye patch is half off. Absolutely. That's a good deal. I mean, when anything's like that's like half off, you got to get 2 because you feel like I just got 2 for the price of 1. And that's right. But I had to check my MAC collection because I had to make sure because that's one of those I got a catalog. Because MAC has so many different finishes. It was like, okay, satin, then there's luster glass, and there's all these different, the matte, the satin. I'm just like, oh my God, do I have these shades? And luckily I managed to pick 4 shades that I somehow didn't have, which is shocking because usually I end up throwing at least the same shades in twice. doing on time? I don't even know what time it is. Okay, I'm doing good. So I'm not sure if Troublemaker will end up in Ulta maybe. But right now I know it's in Superdrug. So if you have a Superdrug in Europe near you, they should be in there. And they have really cute, like their Instagram page and everything. It's adorable. They have hand sanitizers. Like again, it's geared towards the younger kids. But that's where at the same time I say, fuck that. I got 40 years on these kids and I don't give a shit. I will still rock this fucking makeup all day long. Age is just a number. And I'm a troublemaker. Not really. I'm starting with trouble. I just tell the fucking truth. If that's starting trouble, then so be it. But I don't intentionally, start shit for no fucking reason. My hair's growing. Yeah, it's long. That's for sure. It's faded though. Oh my God, it faded quick this time. But I took a couple times. It was my bad of just needed a hot fucking shower. And normally I was just like, me with the cold as ice, and I'm just like, fuck it. Like I could re-dye it. I could even throw on the what's it called? The punky color. I think I still have a little bit of that left in the purple and blue. I should probably use those up before they go bad. And where it's like that this shampoo where it's just a kind of color grab. And I can, get the blue on the top and use the purple on the bottom because it's faded a little bit. That's okay. It happens. That's my fault for not doing the ice cold. Yeah, because don't forget, it's usually that blue starts off that dark, but it does fade to a nice blue. I like when it's faded down too. But it did start off that. And I'm definitely got to get on that passport this week. I think I have a clear week finally where there's seems like no chaos going on. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to get my ass down to the fucking post office and get this goddamn passport in case I need to bail out of this country for some reason. But even if I just want to go to Canada, I mean, Christ, I can't even get into Canada or Mexico. No, and plus I should just have my passport. I can't believe I even let it expire years ago. Oh, yay. Marcia finally got some rain. That fucking storm that came in, that was wild. You just don't get to see those often. I was just like, I immediately thought of you, Marcia, going, holy shit. Because people in Arizona were filming it going like, what the fuck is this coming at us? You can just see this wall of just sand, basically, just dust coming across. Me personally, I would have killed my air conditioner in a heartbeat and went, we just got to shut all this down because that's just going to suck all that in. And you got to let it pass and then turn everything back on to go, blow your fucking air conditioner apart, sucking in all that fucking sand. Yeah, because we had that heat dome here for like a week. Remember, it was like a fucking 100 out. Going, it's never, rarely ever 100 here. And today, but even like this past weekend, it was decent, 60s, 70s, nice weather. Like, okay. And now like the fairs are starting up and all that, so I'm sure we'll go to a couple of those here and there, and just Greg and I just having fun, doing little side trips. Yeah, we had the fire smoke from Canada. I love how you ladies are keeping track of how many ads you're getting. Don't worry, I only probably make like 2 cents. 13 ads, I made 2 cents. And I don't even know how any of that works. I'm sure if I really read up in the back end of YouTube of how this works, I have no idea. I just occasionally get like, hey, you got to check. Oh, cool. It's every 6 months or so. Well, it's been cooling down south, which is good too, Laura. I mean, today I think it got up. It was like chill this morning, but it was humid because that storm was coming. I mean, I walked down to get the mail. I'm like, ooh, you could just feel like it's gonna fucking rain. And that's where I said, all right. And even I was like, all right, make sure everything's done here of food, ate, all that in case we lost power. You know, so it's like drinks are filled, candles ready, you know, because you never know. I'm on a mountain. Shit happens. I either have power or I lose power. Never know. Yeah, those skim things are like girdles. Exactly. Teresa, maybe I should watch the ad. Yeah, it's anything to pack your body into to torture ourselves and look good for while we're out and then dying, breathing, and try to get that damn thing off. Oh my God, you know, this is funny. My little neighbor out front, she's in her 20s. She sent me a text last week. She's like, hey, do you want to go to a Mary Kay party with me on like September 20th or some shit? You know, she gave me like a month's notice. She's like, it's my brother's, you know, girlfriend. I was like, girl, I would be more than glad to go with you to a Mary Kay party because I'm laughing to myself going, does this poor girl know that Mary Kay is like an MLM? I mean, I'm guessing she's young. She's another one. She's got to be in her 20s. And you know me, I'm just the type of, we're going to the party. You know, this girl's little first thing. You know damn well I'm at least buy a lipstick and maybe, you know, a couple little items just because, you know, you got to. But I'll probably also show up with a full face of makeup on because it's, you know, it's like 11 to 2 or something. And we'll see because I was like shocked that Mary Kay was like still in business because the little, because I don't know if I've met the girlfriend or not. I've met so many of them. I possibly met the girl. I'll be like, what are you doing? Why are you doing Mary Kay? Honey, nobody's buying this shit. Not that I know of. I was surprised there were more. Go get a job at Ulta or Sephora. Something like that. But oh my God, don't be trying to sell Mary Kay. Oh, I didn't even know they were still around. Girdles were the thing back in the day. That and don't forget like corsets. Anything to kill you. I have no idea. I have not looked into Timothy. He ain't going. No, Ned's not going anywhere. Ned Lamont. No, because she wouldn't. She barely wears makeup anyway. But even the girl, I'll take her aside and be like, "Did you meet me at the parties or anything?" Because, like I said, they always invite me over. I'll be like, "How the hell did you get into this? Like, this is not young people makeup that I know of." It'll be interesting to see though what the fuck Mary Kay has to go. Oh, honey, don't expect to like get the Cadillac like they had back in the day. Of I'll be like, "Do you understand this is a multi-level marketing?" That's Wildcat. This is like twice in 2 days she's heard of Mary Kay. At least your mom was funny. Seriously. No, a lot of people sell Mary Kay. Even when I worked at Remax for a couple of years. So I was with the company I'm with now. And one of the ladies in the office sold Mary Kay. So of course we'd go to the parties, you know. And again, I would buy like a lipstick or one eyeshadow or some shit. Whatever. Even I'd be like, Sandy, what do you? But she was more at that time. I would have been in my, let's see, early 30s, so 20 fucking years ago. I was still more shocked that Mary Kay's around. So I was like, Mary Kay. Like, and again, Chloe's fun. And she's like, we'll have a good time. I'm like, of course we will. You take me anywhere. She knows I'm a beauty guru. So she's going to be like, you know, wear makeup or not. Like Chloe probably won't have makeup on. I probably will. He ain't going to win here. He's not going to win here. No, it is like a cult. No, you're fine, Laura. You're fine. Yeah, he won't. Don't forget, like I said, every state's purple to me. Everybody lives everywhere. No state's totally red. There's blue dots and red states. There's red dots and blue state. You know, blue and red. We're all purple. But he ain't gonna win her. No. My first meeting was at the Opryland Hotel. Oh, you got to see Dolly. Got her a purple limo. That's awesome. Oh my God, Merle Norman. That's another one from A Blast from the Past. And it's actually at a mall. Holy shit, cat. Wow. Our malls are all like going dead here. The one like when me and my mom go to that Boscov's, it's like that, maybe one other fucking store. I'm like, why are they still keeping this open? Like half the shit's out of there. But our mall up in where like the ritzy West Hartford, they're adding shit in. I was like, okay, weird. But that's I only go up into that area because down the street is my Asian supermarket. So occasionally it's like, oh, if I needed to run into Sephora, Sephora's in that mall. So that's where I can return shit if I had to or something. Yeah, 21, those were the days. I was in Vegas. Yeah, because who the hell goes to the ball? I mean, yeah, back in even as a teenager, we hung at the ball. Now they're all just on their phone all the time, just don't even look at each other. It's like, holy shit. Or you shop online. I mean, the only reason I even use like those TJ Maxx things is because they put the good shit online. So it's like, okay, I'll use those $10 gift cards and they keep them for like a year. So I'm gonna have to actually go on and do a little haul again from them. See what's happening with the TJ Maxx online. That's good, Cat, that your malls are doing quite well. That's awesome. Like ours, like I said, ours are basically non-existent at this point. Because, like I said, I don't know if the kids actually talk to each other anymore or actually have conversations. I'm like blocking myself. I did put a highlighter on, right? Yeah. Exactly. Like it was kids, it was like our personal Amazon. Now we have the internet. Right. Teresa hide behind the couch. You go, girl. You got to see them all. You know, well, that's true. The kids nowadays, even in a restaurant, whether it's me and Greg, me and my mom, me and Gina, me and Veronica, me and whoever, if we're at a fucking restaurant, we're sitting there talking to each other. Actually, the only time the phone comes out is like, oh, I got to show you a picture of something. And it's like, oh, here's the pic, and the phone goes away. Full on eye contact conversations. You take a look around, fucking parents, 2 kids, 3 kids, every person at that table is like this. No conversation at all going on. Going, the fuck did you even leave your fucking house for then? You're spending all this money going to a fucking restaurant. Why don't you talk to your fucking kids for one? Everybody put the fucking phone down. Like, are you shitting me? When I go out to the phone does not get pulled out unless I said it's to, oh my God, I got to show you a picture of this. Or, oh, look, I saw, a chicken or something, whatever. And show you a picture or, oh yeah, I wanted to show you this. There's no phones. No, 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 no. There you go, Cat. No, it's got to be tough for these malls or brick and mortar stores, whatever you call them. Yeah, it's shocking that they're going to open another Nordstrom's. Exactly. Zero communication skills. That's why it's like, they can't talk. How are they going to fuck? No, not that you need to talk to fuck. So nowadays the kids come with tripods. They can just put their tripod. They can be bent over. Just, oh yeah, baby, yeah. Is there TikTok? Teresa, isn't that Southern thing? Bless those young people's hearts. Maybe they'll get better. Because bless your hearts kind of, if I'm right. I've done it, Cat, too, where I've forgotten my phone. It's rare. And you almost go into a panic. And then I go, Brenda, you drove around for how many fucking years? Literally as a teenager up until when the fuck did the internet come out? My mid-20s, somewhere in there. I drove across this country without a fucking Garmin. You know what I mean? And it's like, it was like a panic, like, I forgot the phone. And it's like, do I need the phone on me? No, I don't. I don't need the phone. That's odd, Marcia. That she was on a date with a guy about 5 years ago at her birthday, and he sat across from her on the phone the whole time, and he was in his late 60s. That's odd. That's odd. Now, see, I would have been the asshole if you're on a date with me and now you're sitting on your phone. I'd be like, are you going to talk to me? Because fuck you then. I'm out. Or just eat my meal and waitress, pack my shit up. Mine's to go. Fucking out of here. And you're paying, asshole. Unbelievable. Yeah, they can't get the phones out of their fucking hand, but well, hopefully, well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. I know it's a Southern expression. I thought it was how you said it though. Like sometimes it's supposed to be like bless your heart. Like I thought does it go both ways? Yes, Shyla. Yeah, I hear you screaming. Like it can be like, oh yeah, you're sweet, but it can also, if you put a little snark on it, bless your heart, you're a fucking asshole kind of thing. I thought it was one of those that can kind of go either way. Yeah, I wouldn't say I panicked, but it's almost like, oh my god, I forgot my phone. Because even if I go to like, I have TD Bank, when I throw my check in, because I actually do a physical check, I have to chuck them my driver's license, even though they fucking know who I am, and my debit card. Then they shoot a fucking thing to my phone, and then I have to fucking put my PIN and code in, all this bullshit on the phone, shoots it back to them, then they cash my check. Or if I even go inside, I have to take the debit card, shove it in the fucking machine, and PIN number and all that bullshit before they'll even cash your check. I'm thinking, not everybody has a fucking cell phone. Because even one time, the guy, I know damn well he fucking knows who I am. Because I tried to use two banks, one near mom and the other one's near me. And he's like, did you get the link? I was like, no. I would have done it, dude. See, it's not here on my phone. No link. And then he's just like, he knows who I am. So he still ended up fucking cashing it. So it's like, what the hell do you have to send this stupid link for then? Well, at least he paid, Marsha. I would have dumped him too. Okay, so I was right. Oh, bless your heart could go either way. It could also mean like poor, pitiful you. I mean, it's possible they'd be shy, but again, he's in his 60s. He's not in that younger generation where he just lives on his phone. I mean, he tried. At least he paid. Welcome. At least he paid. Don't want to cheat, man. Not that a man always has to pay, because they don't. I am more than happy to split the fucking bill, whatever. You know? I laugh over, Greg and I was dinner. Because I've noticed a lot of, now they just kind of put it in the middle of the table. Instead of trying to hand it to, we'll just hand it to the guy. Because sometimes I'm just like, give me the damn bill, I'm paying anyway. I have to go this. I have to find this goddamn chiropractor this week. Oh, he was a mama's boy. Hey, you never know though till you go on a date. That's the thing. But that's where you got to get these fuckers in person too. And that's why I've said even to my younger friends of what an advantage the younger crew has literally with the phone to FaceTime with someone. Because you got to think back, ladies, back in our day, all we had was a telephone stuck to our head. Talking to someone. So if we asked them anything, we couldn't see their facial expressions. Of are they like rolling their eyes, you know, whatever. Or they're smiling and yeah, and faking it. Yeah. So with FaceTime, I said that's a huge advantage of the young ones. At least they are, if they're FaceTiming, you're seeing that person's reaction like that. That's how back in the day we didn't have that advantage to know if a person was maybe lying to us or just, you know, rolling his eyes being an asshole. Fucking cat. Okay, gotcha, Teresa. She's when I went to Dunkin' Donuts, I was older. That's a good one. You remember? I ordered a big box of Joe, and the girl's like, "You are killing me." I'm thinking, "You sell coffee, bitch. This is all you fucking sell is coffee." I had contractors coming to the house, and so Teresa said that's when they would have said, "Bless your heart." So that would have been like the fuck you. That was horrible. Like, you're killing me, girl. She was like such a bitch. And I'm looking at her like, it's Dunkin' Donuts, bitch. You sell coffee. Shut up and fill the fucking box of Joe. I got contractors coming. Shyla, did you want to come up? Oh, you're trying to look for bubble wrap. Aha, there's none in there. She's checking the fucking Mandy makeup box. She's over here sniffing it. Shyla, want to come up? And come say hi? Yeah, come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on, Beefy. Hi. Pretty girl. You're the pretty kitty. You're the pretty girl. Look up. Cats don't like to look up, do they? Over here. Follow me. There, Shyla. There you. See you. She falls, she's gonna rip my leg apart. Mommy has to brush you, and somehow I misplaced your brush. Oh, now here, look at the phone. Come on. Look. Wow. Little beefy girl. Oh, don't fall. Please don't fall. Yes, love bug. That's as much as she'll give kisses. I have to always close my eyes and she'll either touch my nose or just barely touch my lips. You're scoping out the table. Oh, easy. Easy. It's okay. You got it. You got it. Okay, I thought she was going to dive off on me here. I'm trying to get you sure your ass will fit. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. This is going to be bad. She's laying on me now. Shit, she's going to fall off this fucking chair. She's going to rip me apart. Oh, God, that gets worse every day, Marcia, with all the... Just release the Epstein files. Thank you, Teresa. Yay, we got the Shy. Well, we call her Beefy. Shyla. Greg calls her Moose for some fucking reason. Daddy calls you Moose. I don't know why he calls me Moose. She's a weird one. Like I said. She'll be lovey like this, but she will not let me. She does not like to be picked up at all. Where did I put your brush? I can't find it. Love that. I'm like, I can't find their comb or brush. Going, what the fuck? And I know damn well if I order a new brush and a comb set from Amazon, by the time that gets here, I will find the other one. So it's like, Brenda, just, it's around. I know it is. Okay, want to get down? There you go. Good girl. Yes, pretty girl. You stay there now. Yeah. That was shy. I know, Beauty is upstairs. Oh, guess what I came home to again the other day? Another fucking bird. We have the stuff to fix the chimney. We're actually doing it tomorrow. This one wasn't pecking at the glass. This one, you know, animals kind of, like, Kuka came over to me and she's like, you know, like, follow me. So I'm like, all right. And she ran right over to the fucking stove and put her fucking hands up, her paws, and looked in the window. And I went, don't even tell me there's a fucking bird in there again. I'm like, fuck me. Grabbed the flashlight real quick. Oh yeah, there's a bird. I'm like, fuck. This time I should have kind of did like last time, but I was like, fuck this. All right. Made sure all the doors were shut again. This time I didn't have the blanket over the top of me and all this bullshit. I just put on 2 fucking gloves and was like, all right. I wasn't even fucking around with the net because I ended up snagging the little fucker last time. Got in there. Now fucking Kuka was fucking around below me, so I managed to shove her out of the fucking way. Got my hand on the fucking door. I got this one coming through the top of the door, and I'm still like crushing this door against me, trying to get this fucking bird. Fucker, I just about had him, and he slipped. Next thing, I have a fucking chickadee fucking flying around the house. I'm like, motherfucker. So now I just made sure I ran to the back door, outside door, open as wide as it'll go, and then the inside door open, you know, pretty goddamn wide. I know I locked Blue in the bedroom, and I'm thinking I must have had Beauty locked in there too, because Beauty would have fucking been flying around the fucking house. So Kuka and Shiloh's just kind of go around going, what the fuck is that thing? And then I'm like, oh God, it's going towards the lights. So I shut off all the fucking lights. Luckily, my windows were already all blocked. So the only light was the door that's wide open. It took less than 5 minutes of this, and I'm laughing because I'm standing outside and I'm crouched down. I'm whistling, trying to get the fucking bird like, hey, come this way. The bird landed on the fucking door, the top of the interior door, like 4 times. And I'm just like, turn around, dude. You're right there. You're not even a foot away from fucking freedom. And finally, one of the times I was sitting there, and this time the bird must actually looked and went, oh, there's the outside. And then shot like a fucking jet out the fucking door. I was just like, interesting. I'm like, Greg, we really got to get up there. And then after the good rainstorm today, I always check my gutters because I can just poke my head out and see if it's pouring over anywhere. And I got a couple spots. So I'm like, perfect. We're getting up there tomorrow on the roof. We did buy chicken wire to make sure nothing can get in there. Because I was like, I will just wrap the thing in fucking tinfoil at this point. Give a shit. This is just my wood stove. And figure out how the hell these chickadees are getting in. Because I'm just like, there can't be a nest in there. Because these aren't babies. These are full grown fucking birds. But I'm like, didn't your buddies tell you don't go in that fucking hole over there? Because there's got to be a hole that they're getting in that I can't see. Twice now with the birds. Only me. Ugh. I don't want any kind of chocolate covered bugs. We could buy anything in Korea like that, absolutely. Those bug zappers, those things get loud. I can't believe you guys have had 15 ads. I feel so bad. Jesus. What if there's a way if I go into my other settings? Well, yeah, because I'll have to go back in tomorrow. Because usually I go back in the next day. And there's a part for like, kind of like hashtags where I would write like, you know, troublemaker bonkers and, you know, press pigment palettes or whatever. You can put all these kind of hashtags. I'll check in there some way to see if there's like anything about the ads. And I'll see if there's a way on lives, if I can, because they shouldn't be popping. There's got to be a way to turn it off during a live, because I know Ryan Hall, when he's live, he never has ads. So there's got to be a way to turn them off. All I can do is look. Like I said, magic buttons just show up on this fucking thing every time I turn it on. It's just, I never know what the fuck is happening. No girdles. Don't need no damn girdle. Gotta love who you are. That shit's just uncomfortable. Oh my God. I'm sure I tried something like it back in the day where, you know, trying to, because you just sometimes want to smooth it out if you're putting on a dress or something. And it was like, you know, the thing like went up to under like your boobs. And it was like, you know, you're just being compressed. And it was like, this thing is fucking horrible. Get this goddamn thing off of me. It's like, people know I'm not that skinny to begin with. So it's like, who the hell am I trying to kid? How am I doing on time here? 2:40 something. Oh, I gotta check my. Oh fuck! Wait a minute. I'm in the red. See, sometimes I miss the thing when it comes across. Oh yeah, I definitely missed it. We're down to 11%. Okay, we're about to die here. Shit. Yeah, because girls in corsets, that was the big thing back in the day. Even corsets, they can be uncomfortable too. I mean, luckily with a corset, you do have some control over how tight it is, you know, because when you're doing the strings on the back. But those other Skims things, fuck that. I'm packing my body in. Fuck that. All right, my loves, well, I'm going to wrap it up so this doesn't totally die. Hope you enjoyed some Troublemaker Beauty or Makeup. Troublemaker. It was weird. They had 2 pages, Troublemaker Beauty and Troublemaker Makeup. But so I think it's Troublemaker Makeup, which is crazy. But yeah, great prices. Definitely pigmented. And there's a second haul coming. So expect that. DD Signature. I got that. And don't worry, I got Ulta, Sephora. I have been trying the Natasha Denona foundation. Love it. Love it. Very nice foundation. Totally worth it. And I think it would match, like if you already have like the concealer, if you want it to match. Some people buy concealers just for brightening. But if you bought a concealer that matches your shade, then you would just, they kind of tell you on their site, like, oh, if you bought this concealer, buy this foundation. It's, you know, it'll match. Because I tend to buy concealers that are the shade match instead of brightening. If I'm going to do the brightening, I do those pink ones. But nice foundation. I've had no breakouts from it, anything like that, and lasted all day. Looked great. So, which I got to admit, some of those pricey ones, that Benefit one, I'm like, that did really well. Now with the Natasha, the fucking Laura Mercier, the ABH. There's been some damn good foundations coming out. Gotta give it that. All right, I think I'm stuck. All right, ladies, thank you for another wonderful Saturday night, hanging out, having fun with me, playing with all kinds of fucking crazy makeup, as always. I like this brand, though. I'm liking this Troublemaker. It's right up there with Revolution, but again, 10 pounds or less, so that's a good deal. And like I said, more's coming. And it's fun packaging, a little thick, but it's colorful and fun. Follow them on Instagram. You'll get, you know, then you'll see all the shit they have. But y'all be safe. Have a wonderful week. And like I said, maybe Friday. I'm pretty sure I have a kind of open week this week, except for, well, I don't even know what's going on Friday. But I know I'm not going to be here Saturday. We'll figure it out. Maybe a Thursday night or something. Who the fuck knows? You know, with me. I don't know. But I do have a ton of fucking makeup to play with. We will play with it all. Love you all. Self-love Sunday tomorrow. Try to do self-love every day. Just even a little bit. Just a little. But Sunday, make it a little longer. Love you, ladies. I think I am locked out of commenting because nothing's moving now. Which happens. Probably because the phone's fucking half dead. All right. Love you. I will see you very soon. Mwah. Bye.